Donnie, what would you suggest for the Canucks at this point? Because we've thrown around the word rebuild. We've thrown around
Yeah.
the word, okay, they can make a comeback. They can do all this sort of stuff. But where do the Canucks go from here? Like, if you're in charge, what's your first move?
Well, I've gone on and on, back at the funny station and even here before Alvin and Rutherford got to Vancouver. I'm all for a rebuild in large part because, as I go old man again, going back to 1970, they've never really committed to a full rebuild the way a lot of teams have, like the Kings have, and the team that's coming in tonight. They got rid of a lot of people, not got rid of, but they made the most of assets that were near and dear to the hearts of a lot of LA Kings fans, and they decided to focus on a rebuild. And the Canucks, at least the last two eras, have never done that. And I just would like to see, at my age, something different being done. And that to me is a rebuild. I think this market would accept that in a heartbeat, especially when it looks at a team like the Kings or the Red Wings. But let's focus on the Kings because they're in town tonight. They're 10 points ahead of the Canucks. They made the playoffs last year in the midst of what is supposed to be a rebuild. That's pretty good. And they've got players waiting in the wings to join this organization, to join the big team. That's pretty impressive. And the Canucks have never had a focus like that. And it's I think pretty disappointing for a lot of people that this new group comes in and it just seems the exact same.